Hello there, boys and girls. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Mending Munich. And today we've got two massive games for you. First versus third in the league against Borussia Dortmund. We go to Dortmund, hopefully get at least a point from that one. And we go to the Etihad and play City in the first leg of the Champions League first knockout round. So lots to come. We have played a couple of games since we came back from the winter break. We've won one and won two and lost one. Lost against Köln at home. Václav Černý scoring the winning goal there. We're 1-0 up within the final 10 minutes. And they scored 2 goals in the final 10 minutes to beat us at home. No one playing particularly well on the back of the winter break. We then went to Hertha and won 2-1. Václav Černý again on the score sheet. Tammy Abraham making it 2-0. And Lazar Samadaric scoring for them. Yeah, good win away from home at Hertha. And then we came back to Munich and beat Mainz 1-0. Tammy Abraham with a goal in the 19th minute. He's picked up a little bit of a knock though, so he'll be out of this Dortmund game. Might be back for the City game, but I'm not too sure. We also have Di Maria out as well. He got injured kind of during the winter break. He was out for 2 months, so he's got 6 weeks left on his rehabilitation. And since then, we haven't played as sharply and as crisply as we were before the winter break and before Di Maria got injured. We have made a signing and made a sale in the transfer window. Nothing to write home about. Marius Muller, he's gone to Rangers for £675,000. We brought in Francis Uzoho from Barcelona on a £6.5 million deal, and him and Radi will be really good rotation between the two goalkeepers. If one's not playing particularly well, we can switch over to the other. And as you can see here, good attributes, good area reach, good one-on-ones, good reflexes, good mentally as well. He's 6'5", good agility, good jumping reach. So Francis Uzoho is in the van. And Carlos Antonio is another one that we made last year actually, and he's come in, a wonder kid, attacking midfielder and striker, and he'll be in and around the first team for the final 6 months of this season. Let's get into where we are in the league, and as you can see, we are 6 points ahead of Leverkusen. They've played this week already and won their match. So if we draw, we'll be 7 points. If we lose, we'll be 6 points. And if we win, we'll be 9 points ahead of them. Borussia Dortmund in third place. They win. They beat us today. They stay third, but they're a point behind Leverkusen and closer to us in the league. Bayern have shot up from about 7th or 8th up to 4th, so they're closing down the deficit into the top 3. And now let's get into this first game against Dortmund. This is going to be the team that plays Dortmund. We've got Radi in goal, Hoover, Clayton, Velasquez and Pereira are the backline. McKennie and Rios in the middle of midfield. Černý on the left. Hudson-Odoi on the right. Gomez in behind. Carlos Antonio, our new striker / attacking midfielder. Diakabi, Lenz, Quintana, Bunk, and Bula to Harvey and Fran all on the bench. Let's see what we can do against Dortmund. Well, that was exhilarating. Nothing happened in that first half, and I wouldn't say it's a very even affair. Dortmund, a lot more chances, not as much possession, but all in all, a very drab affair. I'm gonna say, unlucky boys, things haven't gone right for us so far. Gonna keep it calm. I take a point away at Dortmund with them being so close to us in the league. Carlos Antonio not playing well. Actually, no one's playing particularly well. 6.5, 6.6s, 6.7s all around. We need a better showing in this second half. First highlight of the entire game on the hour mark. Hudson-Odoi coming inside. Is he going to go for a goal? He is. Hansen pushes that round for a corner kick. Hudson-Odoi, one of the many players not playing particularly well. Hudson-Odoi is going to take this corner, trying to find McKennie at the back post, and Diallo does really well. And Asterman is getting onto that and going on a counter-attack for Dortmund. Got quite a few bodies back. Asterman trying to get that ball in, and it goes for a corner kick. And it's going to be Dortmund to take it. Rafinha whipping that ball in. Diallo at the near post. Good header from Černý. Pereira trying to get it away, but only as far as Myron Baldu. And it's 1-0 to Dortmund. And it's 1-0 to Dortmund. Probably the right result at the minute because they're absolutely dominating us. Good clearance from Černý, but only as far as Bodu. And he puts out well past Radi. Outmark gone. Dortmund 1, Munich 0. Another corner, Rafinha again into Murillo, and he's headed it just over 25 minutes to go. 3 changes made for Munich, trying to get back into this one. Murillo, 5 minutes to go in this game. Into Weissner and out to Taverna and Ersching on that right-hand side. They're passing this ball around like we're not even there. Mario Götze into Bodu again, goes for goal, hits the crossbar, comes back down, and he scores a second. Dortmund 2, Munich 0. It looks like it's going to be 3 points to the Yellow Army, and yeah, very fortuitous goal, really, to be fair. Weissner gets the ball into Götze to Bodu. He just whips that ball in off the crossbar, just goes over the line. 2-0 to Dortmund, 3 points to them as well. Hoover on a free kick, goes for goal, and Hansen has to push that away, and Fran can't turn it round to get a consolation goal. And there we have it, full-time whistle's gone. Well and truly dominated in that game. More clinical, more chances on goal, and 3 points to Dortmund. So we're 6 points ahead of Leverkusen in the league. Now let's go on to the Etihad and City in that first leg of the first knockout round of the Champions League. Here we go then, game against City in the Champions League. First leg of the first knockout round. This is the team. Radi in goal. Hoover, Velasquez, Clayton and DeMarco are the back line. Lenz and Rios in the middle of midfield. A few more legs in there compared to McKennie. Hudson-Odoi on the right. Cherney on the left. Gomez in behind. Tammy Abraham who comes back in. Strangle, Carter Vickers, McKennie and Bula, Bunk, Frangen and Fran all on the bench. Let's submit that team and fingers crossed we come away with a positive result. Dembele's through. Dembele scores. It's a mistake by Radi. The pass wasn't good enough to Velasquez. And Osuma Ben Dembele nips in and scores a good, well, a fortunate goal for City. And yeah, Velasquez just dallies on the ball and slots it past Radi. 1-0, 15 minutes gone. De Bruyne with a corner, whips that ball in. Rugani at the back post, and Sané can't get it in there. And Milinkovic-Savic hits the shot. That's a good save by Radi to push it round for a corner. We're hanging on to a 1-0 loss here at the minute, and it's all City. They're absolutely dominant in this one. 8 shots to our 2, 6 on target to our 0. And I'm just going to get a little bit assertive with the team and say I expect to see a much better showing in that second half. Again, players not playing particularly well. 6.3, 6.4s and 6.5s. We need a better showing and an away goal. City come again. Bellerin throwing the ball into Sané. Back to Bellerin into Kevin De Bruyne. Finds Leroy Sané again. De Bruyne. This could be out of sight from this first leg. Rugani has been forced back by Gomez, and we've done well there to force him all the way back. De Jong now driving inside, finding Grimaldo on that left-hand side. Whips the ball into the back post. Sané's there, but he's been brought down by DeMarco, and I think it's going to be a penalty, and it is. Could put them 2-0 up literally minutes into this second half. Sergej Milinkovic-Savic puts that one past Radi. It's City 2, Munich 0. Gani into Leroy Sané. He's come across from that right-hand side to the left-hand side, and Hoover gets a tackle on Dembele, goes forward. He's got Abraham in front of him, but they've got a lot of players back, and Bula come on for Hudson-Odoi. Hoover back into Rios, takes the ball forward into Tammy Abraham, gets tacked, trying to get the ball out to Hoover, and now Grimaldo over the top. Can he find a City shirt? He can. Werner's there, and it's a good save by Radi. Clayton, again, dallied on the ball. The two central defenders not playing particularly well today. De Bruyne whipping that ball in, and Cherney gets that ball clear. Sané back out to KDB, Rugani, and that is the end of the highlight. I knew these two games were going to be tough, and they have been. We get the ball away again. Leroy Sané into Osama Dembele, and that's 3-0, and I would say pretty much tie over in this one, because we're not going to score 4 goals against this City side. We've not created anything in this game. We get the ball clear there. It falls to Sané, who then cleverly gets the ball out to Dembele, puts the ball into the bottom left-hand corner on the hour mark. 3-0 to City. De Bruyne into Kevin De Jong, and now he comes on forward. De Jong again. Good tackle by McKennie, and Tammy Abraham get in the charge down this right-hand side, and Bula cuts inside. Lovely ball over the top to Cherney. Can he go for goal? He can, but it's a good save by Ederson, and our first real chance of any note in this game. An away goal will change this, change the leg up completely going to that second leg in Germany, but it's all City in this one. Grimaldo over the top to Bellerin on that right-hand side into the back post. They're lining up to score goals, and Radi just keeps that one out. 20 minutes to go. 10 minutes to go, and Bula with the ball down this right-hand side. Finds Rios. We are really missing Di Maria in that middle of midfield, and indeed he absolutely wipes out Rios, but the ball falls to Czerny and Bula down that right-hand side, trying to get across in, but it hits the first man, and they're on the counter-attack again. Moise Kean over the top, he goes for goal, and it's a good save by Radi, keeping it down to 3. An away goal will change this tie, but we need to score it. We need to get up the other end. KDB with a corner, finds a trying to find a blue shirt in Sané, and Leroy Sané. Good tackle by Hoover on Bellerin, and he'll get the ball clear. Franken going to get that ball into the back post, but it's straight at Edison, and they're now breaking on the counter-attack. Look at the swarms of light blue shirts going down the other end. Sané's there, and Sané puts the 4th one on the counter-attack, which means we need to score 5 in the second leg. Mission impossible. Moise Kean coming off the bench, driving down that left-hand side. It was a free kick to us. They've just literally switched it, and a lovely hit from Leroy Sané on the volley. City 4, Munich 0. And there we have it, full time whistle's gone. We've been absolutely demolished in this one. Knew it was going to be a tough test against City, and I can't fault any of their, I can't fault the effort, because okay, maybe I can, but it wasn't a good showing against City. I knew those two games against Dortmund and City were going to be tough. 6 goals conceded, none scored, and yeah, really missing Di Maria. Hopefully he'll be back sooner rather than later. We will be back for that second leg. Mission impossible. We need to score 5 and concede 0 in that game to go through to the next round of the Champions League, which just ain't going to happen. And we play Bayern Leverkusen, who are 2nd in the league. So versus 2nd in tomorrow's episode. 6 points behind us. Maybe go up to 9 points ahead of Leverkusen if we win that one. That's it for this episode. If you have enjoyed it, please do drop it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you don't want to miss any more content. Remember, tick the little bell icon so you're notified every time a video goes live. And until tomorrow, where we bring you first versus 2nd in the league and a big ask in the Champions League. I'll see you soon.